Who makes the topper a topper? Is it the teacher? Is it the study material? Is it the strategy? Is it the effort? Is it the technology? No, there's something else. That is mindset. Our achievements are a subset of our mindset, right? Today in this video, we're going to discuss topper's mindset. Today, we're going to discuss how you can develop a topper's mindset, and your topper's mindset will help you become a topper. That's the total crux of this video. Let's jump in and see what exactly is in store for all of us. How can we develop a topper's mindset so that we can become a topper 3 months, 4 months, 5 months later? Want to know more? Let's jump in. Welcome back. So as you can see at my back, we have 10 pointers for all of you, wherein we'll be discussing top 10 key points which you need to practice as a student to become a topper in CSIR NET exam. Okay. Now, these are very unique points. These are very valid points. These points have been tested over 17 years, over 34 different batches of Biotecnika. Okay. 17 years, 34 different batches of Biotecnika CSIR NET coaching. And then we have arrived at the conclusion. And after a thorough research, this is what we have to tell you. So let's jump into the first point of today, which is setting clear goals. Now, very common. Yeah, if everybody, okay, my goal is to become a topper. Is that the goal? No. You need to have specific, measurable, repeatable goals. Okay. You need to have goals which can be measured. You need to have daily goals as well as monthly goals also. So, okay, let's say that CSIR NET syllabus has got 13 units. Divide it into months. How many months you have? And then divide it into weeks. How many weeks you have? Then further divide it into weekly and daily milestones. So set that goal today, right now. So first action key pointer for you is take a printout of the syllabus and divide the syllabus into whatever months you're left with, and then pick those units which you want to study and then divide that into daily goals and monthly goals and weekly goals and stick to that goals. So you need to have clear goals. You need to be ready. Okay, this is how much I'm going to study today or tomorrow. So when you know what you're going to do, it's very simple to do it because it will be very clear. Okay, this is the book I'm going to study and this is what I'm going to do it. The next thing which I have always seen among all the toppers is after they have set a goal, they'll create a list. These are the things which they are going to do. And they always include 5 things in their to-do list. The first being studying, obviously self-study. The second will be obviously attending some coaching classes. And the third will be practice. Fourth will be revision. And the fifth will be active recall. And they do it all this 5 on a daily basis. Not like, okay, today I'll study, tomorrow I'll try to recall. No. Whatever they studied in the morning, they'll try to recall in the evening. Whatever they studied, they will revise. Whatever they studied yesterday, they'll revise. So you have to create a clear list and then you have to follow that list. So first point, clear goals. Second point, create a list. Now, the third point, which I have always seen common among all the students who become toppers, is staying organized. Now, what happens here? Now, let us say that tomorrow morning you're going to study cell biology, right? So one day prior at 9 o'clock before you go to sleep, you make sure that your table is all set. Make sure that your table has all the cell biology books, notebooks, all the things which you will require, even before you start. So what happens is it becomes easier to start. You can quickly walk in, just sit on the chair and you are good to go. That's where you have to be organized priorly. You have to be ready with what you're going to do, say 1 hour, 2 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours before time. And many people think that, hey, is that not like a robot? No, it's not like a robot. That way you'll have more free time to enjoy also while you are studying. You will not believe toppers enjoy more free time than regular students because they plan, because they stay organized. And you can do that if you enroll into Biotecnika, because we give you a personalized planner. Every student gets that, and that is going to be your superpower. So staying organized is one point which I would like to highlight here. The next thing which I have seen very, very common among toppers is they don't waste time feeling demotivated. And they don't waste time thinking that I can't do it, self-doubting, frustration. That's not a sign of a topper. the sign of the topper is staying motivated. Hydrate yourself from motivation, whether it is external motivation, whether it is internal motivation, whether it is your achievements you're looking at, whatever it is, you can stay motivated. Okay. And if you are feeling demotivated, I will tell you one simple strategy, and that is reach out to me. Okay. Contact me. My email ID is shekhar@biotecnika.org. Reach out to me if you're feeling demotivated. I can give you some action pointers. After that, you don't need to watch any motivational video. Also, you will be automatically motivated. You will be self-motivated to do your daily studies and you will qualify. And that's the key mantra, guys. So I have seen the fourth point, very common among toppers, is they don't waste time feeling demotivated and frustrated and self-doubting. Instead, they stay motivated. They keep their motivation for long. Okay, so that's the fourth point. Now, let's look at the fifth one, and that is embracing tough questions, right? So I have seen this among many of the students. Like, if they're good in part C, they will gravitate towards solving more part C question. If they're good in part B, they will ignore part C, right? So you don't do that. You have to embrace it. Whatever topics you studied, you have to solve the question the same day. Don't postpone it to the next day. And don't be scared if you have to buy a new book which might have tough questions. And in fact, if you are preparing for CSIR NET, Tough Net question bank, which Biotecnika has got the toughest, most question of the last 20 years, and that hard copy or soft copy, you can have it. That is what you have to embrace. And most of the toppers who go for Tough Net question bank definitely qualify, because when you embrace tough question, you're getting out of your comfort zone. You're solving questions which you don't know how to solve, and that is where you will ask more questions to your teacher, and your teacher will be able to solve it, right? Or guide you to how to solve it. So that's where this works like a charm. So these are the 5 points. Now let's look at the sixth point, which we have it here, and the sixth point is in front of you right now. Focus on memory recall. Now, memory recall is something which all the toppers do it. Now, why do they do it? There is a reason. And the reason is simple and plain. You are not going to, go in with, with your notes, right? You have to go in with your brain, right? And if your brain does not recall the concept while you are solving a question, it's off, no use. Whatever you studied is waste, right? So that's where active recall, memory recall is very, very important. And that is where I'm also going to make a separate video on how to practice active recall. Please watch that video. That video is going to change your perspective on how to improve your memory recall. What are things you should do to improve your memory recall? And that is what toppers do. They practice active memory recall. Now let's move on to the seventh point, which toppers do, and that is they use smart notes method. Now, what is the regular way of making notes? You will just look at the book, whatever is the top, important point, you will write it down in your notebook. That is a wrong, unscientific way of making notes. CSIR NET is a different kind of a beast. It is not a regular beast where you think, okay, I will just go in and try to solve some questions and make some regular notes and you will qualify. This is not university exam. What it is a real beast. And it includes 13 units, which is as big as 13 different master's syllabus. So what you have to follow? You have to follow Smart Notes method. If you want to download a Smart Note sample, please check out in the description. We have a big, vast array of Smart Notes available for all our students. And in fact, if you are enrolled in Shourya batch or any of the batches of Biotecnika, you already have access to that. Use the Smart Notes method. Okay. And another thing what students do nowadays with our batches is they have made me as an accountability partner. So what they're doing is they're going ahead, whatever notes they made, they send me in WhatsApp, and then I'll check it. And then this will improve further their, notes making strategy. So if they miss one day also, I'll ask them, why didn't you send your notes yesterday? So this really helps them. Use Smart Notes method. It is going to be amazing way of doing it. Cornell method, the sample is in the description. Please check the link and download that. Okay. Now the next one, which we have, the eighth point, which we have is seek a mentor. Now, two things I have noticed in many students. See, don't make preparation an ego issue. Okay. Even if you have to ask someone, please help me, it's not a big deal, right? I mean, we from the day we were born till today, we always got helped by someone, right? The doctor helped us being born. The parents helped us achieve our education. Our teachers helped us throughout our education. So what's the harm in seeking help? So seek a mentor. Okay, reach out to somebody. You can reach out to me or any of the Biotecnika teachers. They will help you. And all the Biotecnika teachers are now available in WhatsApp if in case you are enrolled in Shourya batch. So that is where you can seek a mentor. You can get in touch with the mentor. Now, mentors are of three types, okay? One is obviously your parents. Your parents are the best mentors. Nobody can replace it. The second is professional mentor who will help you in the subject. And the third is emotional mentor who will help you when you are feeling down, you're feeling frustrated, emotionally upset. That is where the success coach comes in, and that is where we have a complete team of mentors to guide you for every unit. In fact, for every unit there is a separate teacher. We have big team of 15 teachers who will guide you, one teacher per unit. You can imagine that. So seek a mentor. Now let's move on to the next point, which we have. The ninth point is build a solid schedule. Now, what is a solid schedule? A solid schedule should be action-packed, and it is not dependent on whatever is happening around us. Okay, it is a different beast. We do not allow anyone to disrupt that schedule. Okay, so the solid schedule is something which toppers always build. Nobody can disturb it. Nobody can just jump in and say, hey, let's go for a movie. Hey, let's go for this function. Hey, let's go for this. Toppers always build a solid schedule and stick to that schedule. If in case you want to download a master planner for CSIR NET, link is in the description. You can try that out also. Otherwise, you can reach out to me. I will help you create a solid schedule for your CSIR NET. Once you have that, that is the best part. For example, suppose you are working somewhere and you want to prepare for CSIR NET, or you are studying in a college and you want to prepare for CSIR NET. Now your time is less. Time is less, work is more, studies are more. How do you, stay productive and achieve more studies? More you can study in less time. All that can be achieved if you have a solid schedule. If you want a solid schedule, reach out to me. I'll help you personally achieve that. My email ID is in the description. Now, the last point is, of course, the conclusion. And that, of course, I wanted to highlight here. Please teach someone. Okay, it's very important to teach someone. Whenever you teach someone, you yourself learn because you are teaching it aloud. So your mind also is listening. So please teach somebody, maybe a weak student of your class, or maybe somebody, but you have to teach actively, not passively. It's not that you go online and try to teach. You have to really, ask a friend of yours, please come, I'll teach you, and please teach them. And while they're learning, you ask them, did you understand? And then solve questions together. Okay, that is where teamwork comes in. Remember, your friend is not your competitor. There are 70,000 more other people who are going to write CSIR NET. Those are your real competitors. So help your friend, you will get helped back. And these are at my back, as you can see. These are the 10 pointers which helps you become or develop a topper mindset, and your topper's mindset further helps you become a topper, right? So here is a key point for all of you before I conclude this video, and that is, remember, at Biotecnika, we always study scientifically. We always encourage our students to study scientifically. And if you want to study scientifically, one of these strategies is also to seek a mentor. You have 15 mentors plus me at Biotecnika. All I'm saying is enroll into the Shourya batch. Link is in the description. And this batch, right now, we are running a scholarship scheme. You all can apply and convince me. There's scholarship up to 100% available. So if you are interested, if you want to crack CSIR NET in the next 3 to 4 months time, this is the right time to enroll, because later on, it will be too late for you to enroll. It will be very difficult to pick up stuff and get going and build a momentum and achieve the topper position. So to become a topper, you have to develop topper's mindset. And for that to happen, I invite you to join Shourya batch at Biotecnika. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was wonderful and fun once again interacting with all of you. I hope you liked the new format of interaction. Thank you so much. Comment below, what are your questions? I would definitely help you out. See you soon in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.